Welcome to the Preclinical Manufacturing and Process Development Labs. This is where we actually will make and manufacture the antibodies against the COVID-19.
Since the novel coronavirus went from a regional crisis to a global pandemic, drug makers have worked tirelessly to get a vaccine and a treatment to the market as quickly as possible.
Help is on the way. We have at least 2 highly efficacious vaccines that would likely be given to people at the highest risk and the highest priority towards the middle and end of December.
Scientists at Regeneron, a pharmaceutical company outside New York City, have developed a treatment for COVID-19. We visited the company in February.
If you were to get vaccinated against something, your body needs time to actually make a response against that foreign body so that you would be immune to that virus. But you can also be treated for something. So I like to think of it as taking a test, where someone who's vaccinated has their 2 weeks or so to study for that test and produce antibodies so that they are immune and they can pass that test. But someone who hasn't had the opportunity to be vaccinated or have the time to study, you're basically giving them a cheat sheet. You're giving them antibodies that you know block spike and you know neutralize the antibody.
The treatment, called a monoclonal antibody, was given to President Trump in October when he became infected with the virus.
We will have people that will be dedicated and focused on this program. What it means for us is that we basically start as soon as they say go. We don't care about schedule or when different unit operations will fall, it doesn't matter, we just go. So we'll thaw immediately the vial of cells, and we will have people dedicated and basically shepherding this process through.
But the drug is not a cure. It imitates the body's immune response to prevent those infected with COVID-19 from developing a more serious illness. On November 21st, the Food and Drug Administration granted emergency authorization to Regeneron's treatment. A few weeks earlier, Eli Lilly and Company received the same authorization for a similar drug. The world is much closer to a COVID-19 vaccine now, with several trials already showing promising results. But there is still a need for a treatment.
A vaccine is something that you are administering to an individual in order to mount an immune response against usually a pathogen, a virus, some kind of bacterium or something like that. Usually, after you administer a vaccine, it takes a certain amount of time for your immune system to respond, develop antibodies that are neutralizing or can fight the infection. So for a short period of time between the administration and your immune system kicking in, you're not protected against the pathogen. On the other hand, when you're passively administering an antibody, you are protected. If you can administer enough antibody, and there's enough antibody in circulation of an individual, you're protected from the pathogen from day one.
While antibody treatments are being manufactured and distributed, COVID-19 cases and deaths are rising again to record levels set in April. The need for these treatments is much greater than what these 2 companies can supply. But scientists hope the end of the coronavirus pandemic lies in these vaccines and treatments that are on the cusp of being administered to people across the world.